I'm feeling really good. We got a whole new offense. Coach Cade Bell and his whole staff brings a really good energy to the field every day, on and off the field. I really love what he's doing, and I'm feeling good. Coach Darvo's getting us right. We're competing every day. I love Coach Bernowski's energy, Coach Lamar, Coach JJ. We're ready to go.
Tomorrow's the first day in Pitt this year, but how much are you guys looking forward to kind of go full contact, show what you guys can do, especially in the run game?
Really looking forward to getting in full pads. The past 2 days, we've been in shells, which is basically full pads for the offensive line. We're in knee braces. We got our pads on. Compared to the previous 2 days before that, we were in spiders, where it's a little bit more. It's like 75, 50%. NFL tempo, but these past 2 days, it's been the same for O-line as it will be tomorrow. It's been full go, live in the trenches. So, we're going to be just as ready as we are tomorrow as we were today. So we're ready to go.
Terrence, what do you have to do mentally and physically to get ready to play in this offensive system, which is so different from what you've had before?
We put a lot of the work in, really back in January, starting in January with our, winter conditioning, Coach Stack and his crew getting us right. Whether it was, running, 18 to 20, 50-yard sprints or, pushing the sled, pushing the prowlers. To play in this offense, you got to be able to go fast-paced, get to the ball fast, get ready to snap it. So I think a lot of that work we put in the winter conditioning, and now it's just, and we learned all the plays in the spring too. So it was really good that staff came in the spring, which gave us a lot of time to, go right into fall camp, ready to go. So, that was just putting it all together, just playing fast.
A couple of the guys on the line said that they needed to drop a little bit of weight to get ready to move as fast as they need to in this offense. Was that something that you need to do, or were you fine with what you had?
Every guy's different. I've maintained, 305 to 310, and that feels pretty good for me. I feel fast. I look fast. I feel ready to go to, run this offense, get it going.
As an interior lineman, you go up against the defensive tackles a lot. What have you seen from a guy like Mekhi Johnson? And also, I heard Francis Brew is maybe the strongest guy on the team. Can you vouch for that?
Easily, yeah. He's short and compact. He hits the weight room. I'm in the same lifting group as him. He hits the weight room with the same mentality every day to get stronger. He knows he's really strong, but Coach Stack and himself, push him to be the best. To keep getting stronger, not just be complacent where he's at. He's definitely easily the strongest on the team, bench-wise, squat-wise. He's just so compact and strong. It's easily one of the strongest I've seen since I've been here, especially from a freshman. You usually don't see that. We got guys that have been here, 3, 4, even myself, 4 years that still aren't putting up the number that he is. So, whatever he was doing before he got here and what he's been doing as he got here, he's been doing a really good job, in the weight room. And Mekhi Johnson, he's been doing a really good job. He's been flying off the ball. He got a lot stronger in the weight room. He's definitely having a good camp so far as well.
Speaking of strong, I understand you're the planks champion of the team. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
How long do you hold it up?
I think it was like 25 minutes, something like that.
25 minutes?
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't a perfect plank. I want to get that on the record. It was the rule was just don't go down. We were just in a plank position. Just don't let your knees hit the ground. Obviously the coaches are coming. Keep your butt down, keep your butt down. And towards the end, the last 5 minutes, like when we got to 20 minutes, they put a plate on our back. We had to just hold a plank with a plate on our back. So that was just mental toughness and just getting it done.
Would you keep your legs off the ground?
Yeah.
We're going to have Jerry do that for Coach Narduzzi.
There you go. Still got it.
Terrence, it's been often said the offensive linemen are the smartest guys on the team.
Mm-hmm.
How about graduating in 3 years with a 3.85? How do you find the time balance both?
That's just discipline. It really helped coming in during the spring, my first year. That allowed me to see how the college life was before I really got into college. It allowed me to, get disciplined, but a big testament to the life skills department that they have here at Pitt. Every freshman is, required, mandated to take that life skills class. It basically helps time management, organizational skills. Penny Samaya, he works with the Bills, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he works with the Bills, and he was actually one of the professors in that class. and he did a really great job of just teaching us about the daily organizational time management skills that he uses his every day. And I took that into my my everyday life, and I just used it over the 3 years. And luckily enough, I was now I'm in the Master's of Education program. And I look to graduate in the spring, and then after the spring, hopefully I might do a year in like business, or might start a doctor's degree. We'll see.
So pretty soon it'll be Dr. Terrence.
We'll see. Sir, thank you.
Football's your plan A. What's your plan B for down the road?
Plan B, I mean, the opportunities are endless. I'm hoping to leave here with I'll have at least 2 degrees, and maybe could get 3. So I could go in the education route, coaching route. Like I said, football is not guaranteed for anybody. Could go into communication because I got my communication degree as well, or also could go in the business route. And you really don't need a degree for business, but if I do get a degree in business, that'll also help as well. So a lot of opportunities. For sure. Thank you, appreciate it.
You guys had a lot of injuries on the offensive line last year.
Yeah.
Because of that, a lot more guys got to play, and now this year you have like a ton of guys with returning experience, plus a guy like Linden coming in. What's the competition like at center and guard right now?
The competition's been great. I mean, every guy's battling for a spot, and Coach Darvo, Coach Bell, they harp that the best 5 play. So I'm battling at center, but I could end up playing guard or tackle. And you never really know. Injuries can happen. I got injured in the spring, just by a fluke. Inside run play. Anything can happen. Knock on wood for all the guys' safety. But Coach Darvo harps being versatile, and everybody. So all three interior guys know all 3 interior. The tackles know both the tackles, and they know some guard. So really just being versatile and knowing every position. And if you're competing, you could have a guy that's playing really good at guard go to tackle. If he's playing better than the tackles and showing them that he's in the playbook more, and showing it on the field, performing well, then he could play tackle. So it's really really it's open competition for every spot right now, and I love the way the guys are competing right now and battling every day.
How much are you pulling in practice right now at the center? Is that something that you're doing, or and if you are, like, how often is that kind of part of you guys' offense?
Yeah, so really right now, we have GT counter, GY counter. We have a lot of, we have the pin pull game in right now. So right now, it could be the guard, but it also could be the center. Our play, especially against our defense, they play really upfield. So if I have a 3 tech over here, and we're pulling to the left, we're running the ball left, counter to the left. And I don't think I can get that that 3 technique running up the field. We have a call where the guard just goes and gets the 3 technique, and I pull. So yeah. So it's really 50-50. But right now, we do try and get the guard pulling as much as possible. But it's really 50-50. It could be the center, it could be the guard. But
So it's more of an at-the-line adjustment when you or the guard go.
Exactly. But definitely a lot more opportunity for the centers to pull than last year, which I really like. Get us out in space for sure.
What's your relationship like with Nate in this new quarterback center?
Oh, really good. Nate's doing a really good job. He's competing every day. He's been, I see him, getting extra film. He's a guy that same mentality every day. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. That's really what you need at quarterback. That's the biggest thing, is just staying level-headed, staying calm, cool, and collected. You're going to make mistakes. We don't expect the quarterbacks to be perfect, but, striving for excellence. And he's been doing a really good job. He's been, communicating really well with the offensive linemen, and I like where he's going.
How have you seen BJ and Ryan Bear grow over the last year? Obviously, all 3 of you were kind of thrown in there last year due to injury. How have you seen them progress?
They've progressed really well. BJ Williams, he won the Ed Conaway Most Improved Player of the spring last year for the offensive side of the ball. He's another guy, just like Nate, that shows up every day, works his tail off. He doesn't say too much, but he's always locked in. Whenever he's right beside me at guard, I expect he knows what to do. He works his tail off, and I'm excited to play with him this year.